Firstly, what did your inverted commas break consist of? Has it been restful? Has it been constructive? What have you and the team done with the month?
Yeah, look, hi first to everyone. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For me, it was a time to spend with family, and it was constructive as well. I watched a lot of football, reflected on what we've done and how we can improve. So yeah, took the time as well to rest, reflect, and also to try to improve us as a team and as individuals and myself as well personally. So it was a nice first UK sort of winter break, but yeah, it's also very nice to be back, and we're looking forward to first game back this weekend.
I was going to ask how much that first few months took out of you personally, because it's been so successful. You've hit the ground running, but you've worked very hard on so many things. You've transformed the team. You've rebuilt a team. What was the physical demand on you for that? Did you need as you say, a mental bit of R&R? Has it taken quite a lot out of you?
Look, I don't think so. I really enjoy it. So it's my passion. It's something I love, and so I know I've still got a long way to go as well. I've only, as I've alluded to before, this is only my third season as a head coach. So I've still got a lot of things that I want to improve on and how to get better. And it's sort of, as it's the same, I think, as a player and as a coach or in any walk. It's you can't be perfect. You can always improve. You can always get better. So that's always the goal. It was nice as well to spend time with the family and have Christmas all together. But still during that festive period, there was a lot of football on, which was great. So so a lot of watching, a lot of trying to improve, and refreshed now as well. And I've been was really looking forward to getting back into it, and we just continue on and hopefully try to improve and get better and better like we were in the first part of the season.
At the end of that first part, you were down to the bare bones. How are you looking fitness and team news wise for this weekend, but also heading into 2025, Dario?
Yeah, look, it's getting a bit more positive. So we've got a few of the girls are coming back, so we know we need to be smart with them returning. There will be a few. We'll see if they're available for the weekend. So we'll talk more today after today's session. They've been joining in with the squad training. So yeah, we'll make those judgment calls probably after today and tomorrow, and then because we know we don't want to just risk them all now in the first game back. We've still got a long way to go, and we know we've also got a very tough week coming up after this FA Cup tie.
And with all due respect to the FA Cup, is it perhaps the perfect game, the perfect competition to be going into with, this decision about how many players you bring straight back? You're always a chance to blood a few, or it's a chance to have a look at a couple.
Look, it's a hard one. It's sort of, players have all come back in really, really good shape. They've done really well over the winter period. So, they want to be starting, they want to be pushing. So it's, a lot of headaches on my part. Also, some we need to, as I alluded to, we need to take care of. We need to look after that are returning back from injuries and longer term injuries. So, we'll try to balance everything up. And we know we've got a tough opponent to get us started again in Durham. I know they had not a great result their last game before the break, but before that they were really, really good. Went on a long run of consecutive wins and were undefeated for quite a while. So it's a very, very tough first game, but we're looking forward to it and kicking off the FA Cup campaign.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about them really, how much you've had a chance to look at them and what you expect. It is a home tie for you, but it is a side of league below. But as you said, they've shown some good form. Yeah,
they have. Look, we know it's going to be a very, very tough game. So especially the way they play, that it's probably a little bit more on transition, but they'll still look to press. They'll still try to force the hand from when we have the ball. So we'll have to take all that into account. They've got some dangerous players. I know Michaela Foster quite well from our time in Australia. So a few that I'm familiar with, and we've spent the week and also prior to that starting to plan, starting to get ready. So we've had a focus on them, and we'll have ourselves ready for the challenge that they present.
Finally, Dario, for me, in terms of aspirations this season, where does the FA Cup fit into what you'd like to achieve? I imagine you sort of reset goals coming into January. What would you like to achieve in the FA Cup?
I would love to win it, to be fair. You know, I think that's always the aim. That'll never change. I've said at the start, you know, we respect every opponent, every competition, every game. You know, if it's FA Cup or a friendly or a WSL game, it all carries the same weight to myself. And I think that's sort of the culture and the habits that we also want to, that we come present as Brighton, we perform, we play the way that we want to play. And I don't think the weight of a game should have bearing on that. So, you know, we know it's the first game of an FA Cup. There's always the magic of the cup, you know, where there's upsets. So we know we have to be prepared. We have to be ready. And, you know, we know it's a tough challenge to get us started back after the break, but, you know, it's one that we're really looking forward to and to get hopefully our cup campaign off to a positive start.